I'm having a wonderful, wonderful week. And my grandson, who is with us on his first Lindblad trip, he is having the time of his life. He is 11 years old and he's saying this is the best vacation he has ever taken. And I suspect that long after I'm gone, he will be bringing his family here as well.
So 50 years brings networks, knowledge. Our expedition leader on the particular voyage I'm on now, Carlos Romero, he's been working with us for 21 years. He not only knows these islands like the back of his hand, but he understands what's of interest to our guests, what matters, what they want to do when they're here. And you don't just develop that overnight, that takes time.
My parents had gone to the Galapagos with Lars Lindblad, I believe in the 60s or the 70s, and I'd always remember them talking about it. So when I had children of my own, I thought, we have to go to the Galapagos. I want to go to this land where they have birds with blue feet and tortoises and animals that aren't scared of you. These are not cruises, these are expeditions. And we are treated very, very well on this ship, but we are there to explore. And it's something that was passed on to us, and I'm happy that I can pass it on to my family too.
So 20 years ago, I had just celebrated my 30th birthday, and we had been married 5 years or so, and this was our first true adventure. And it changed my world as far as travel goes. It opened my mind to the world.
We did a snorkel the other day, and one of my favorite memories when I was here 20 years ago was on a dive with, actually right off of this island. And we got to dive with sea lions, and they played with us. And we've been doing snorkeling here, and they were just as engaged and just as much fun, flipping around and blowing bubbles, and we're flipping around and blowing bubbles, and our daughter was just having a ball, doing the same things that we did 20 years ago, and it was phenomenal for her to experience one of my favorite life memories.
Our children are already talking about coming back with their children and doing the same thing.
So if we do this trip again in 20 years, we'll be 71, and they will probably all have children at that point in time, and we'll have another generation,
a whole
that
other
we'll
generation.
be bringing back here.
I feel strongly that the experience that we've had over these past 50 years makes a big deal of difference. It's really part of our DNA, it's what we do, and we believe that if our guests have an extraordinary experience, they will become advocates for this place and other places around the world, and that's a great opportunity that shouldn't be wasted.